Hi, this is Esther coming to you from Sparks, Nevada. How are you? It's another Wednesday and here I am. Well, we went out to lunch today, had a wonderful big lunch, and so I dressed up a little bit and I wore this shawl that I made last year. It's called Pagoda. Isn't that pretty? I think it's Melanie Berg, but I'm not sure. Pagoda, if you look that up, like a Japanese pagoda. It's really big, nice long tails that you can tie in the front. You can put it on, and then here, and then tie it. And it's nice, snugs. And then I'm also wearing my vest I made years ago, but it sure has lasted because it's made out of this tough cotton. I don't know about you, but I don't like mercerized cotton. It's just indestructible, but it's just not very nice. But I made this, I was a new knitter, and I made this pattern that was hard for me at the time. It's got a shawl collar and one button. It's very nice, but I don't like the material. I was a new knitter and I was all proud of actually finishing it. The back is, it's complicated. It has a complicated thing. So how are you guys? I showed you my clothes before. I said, how are you? You know, we have lots of new people. How about May Stewart Olson from Thousand Palms? That's a nice name of a town. I think it's pretty hot down there. Hello, May Stewart. Janet Staniforth. Margaret Susie K. I guess those are two people. Cassandra Gore. Janae Beck. Cynthia Knoll and Linda Maynard. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Very glad to have you. And everyone else. I just love all you ladies. Well, I did finish my shawl that I was almost finished last time. It's finished. There it is. Nice lace stripes. It's very springy. Ooh, I love it. It's very big, bigger than my wingspan, so it can go around and be lovely as a scarf or a shawl, whichever. It's really bouncy because it's Cascade 220 superwash wool, so it's real bouncy. I love it. That was fun to make. That didn't take any time at all. You know, that took maybe 2.5 days. And so I looked around my stash when I got done with that and said, I need some new washcloths. Mine are so ancient. I only like homemade ones, but mine are old. So I made some new ones. Here's one. Just using the grandma's favorite washcloth, you know, very simple. Garter. Another one. And one made out of both of them. The yellow and the green, because I had leftovers. So I got 3 new wash rags. And while I was doing that, I was remembering, God, I thought to myself, remember the time you made a whole shawl out of kitchen cotton? Well, washcloth cotton? Lion Brand used to have this kitchen cotton, they called it. It's really thick. You could just wash a car with it, you know. It's really thick and sturdy. And me being a new knitter, I didn't know. I thought, well, that's pretty color. I'm going to make a shawl. So I made this gigantic 60-inch shawl out of kitchen cotton. So if you don't think this is heavy, oh my God, it's heavy. It's got a nice pattern. I didn't make any mistakes. I was pleased about that. But I've never worn it. I might try, but you know, if you wore this in the summer, I mean, it's so heavy, it's not cool. Just because it's cotton doesn't mean it's cool. It's huge and it's heavy as heck. Oh my God, what a nut. The things you do when you're starting out, you just don't know, you know. You have to get the light, bouncy cotton, not the wash rag cotton. Oh, let's see. Now, this morning, oh, that dream stripes, remember the dream stripes? Well, did I run into some problems? I made the striped part just fine, That was fun, easy. Didn't take that long. And then I started the lace. And then I took it out because it just looked like, I don't know what, it didn't have any pattern to it or anything. Even though I followed the pattern, took it all out, started again. Made the net, made 42 more rows of this lace, and it looked the same as the other one did. It's wrong. It doesn't have any pattern to it. And I kept looking at the picture, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I cannot make the lace. I'm thinking I have to just get another lace pattern, something I can do. I've done lace patterns before, but the edging, I cannot make it. I don't know why. So I just put some more brown stuck in it, and then I'll figure out some kind of edging. I don't know what. That was so odd. I thought, oh, I'll get it the second time. I followed it completely. The same messed up lace. It didn't look anything like the one in the picture, and it didn't look like any lace I'd ever seen before. I was obviously doing something wrong, but I've studied that pattern and I don't know what it is. I looked on Ravelry thinking, and you can look at all the project, other people making the thing you're making, and I thought, maybe they'll say there's something wrong with the pattern. Nope. They all said how nice the pattern was and easy. They all made it look fine. Egad, I hate when that happens. But it's a nice woolen. This won't be good for summer because it's wool, I realized. But fall's coming again. So I'll make it up and save it for winter. It's pretty though. I like my stripes. And the brown at the bottom, and then I'll make a lace with the brown too. Goodness, that's hard. Well, I finally just put that aside. I said I'll figure out the lace later, the edging, whatever I put on it, because I don't know. And I'll start something new. So I looked through all the patterns I have for shawls. I have a bunch of them, of course. And I found this one, Dorothea. Dorothea. It was a free pattern from Barocco Yarns, and it's really cute, I think. It's little squares, lace squares. When you make them, they're like, they look like diamonds. You're going this way, but when you hold the shawl out, it looks like squares. And it's really cute. And they used a fancy cotton. I have some of this Fiora, Barocco Fiora, but I didn't want the color I had, so I found this other yarn called Sunseeker Cascade. Oh, this is the usual backwards thing. It's called Cascade Yarn Sunseeker Shade. 50% cotton, 50% acrylic, which I love. I love that combination. Like this was all mercerized, tough old cotton, and I don't care for it. I like cotton with some acrylic in it. So it's easier, it's manageable. So that's what I got, and it's in this color, pretty greenish blue. It's a DK. I'm using a size 6. I tried a 7, but 7 needle, way too big. Way too big a needle. Size 6 is just right, so I just barely started it. But it's so fun. I like it. That's going to be a nice thing to wear this summer, along with the blue one I just made. Yes, indeed. Well, I was looking through my books, and I thought, oh, this is a funny book. I'm not sure I'll ever make anything out of it, but it's called Knit Your Own Cat. Isn't that cute? I thought, if I do make one of these, it's got to be for Mim in, I was going to say Morro Bay, in Pacific Grove, because she loves cats. So I do too, but she loves them more, I think. So someday I hope to make a cat for Mim. She's my old high school friend that I've known forever. Oh, there's a black one. I can make another Sheba. I can make her a Sheba. That's my kitty's name, Sheba. She's up climbing the walls in the other room. I had to shut her out so she won't bother us. So it's spring here. Is it spring where you are? Oh God, it's nice here. Just beautiful. A little cool, which is fine. But I mean the blue sky, the green hills from the rain, and everything's growing. Everything has brand new leaves on it. It's just marvelous to be alive in spring, isn't it? I think so. I'm looking around. I think that's all I have to talk to you about. I know let me ask your opinion. It is all I was going to talk about. Just to be a short one this time. This stripy shawl. Would black be good at the end of it? I think it might. Maybe the lace in black. So it'll be, am I holding it up good enough? I think it might look cute. Or maybe I'll just do brown. Not get all intricate there. Might take the beauty out. When you start getting too fancy, I think sometimes you take the beauty right out of it. Okay. Well, I've been watching my British television, and someone told me of a new show called Shetland. And I looked for it. She said it was on YouTube, but I looked for it, and you can't watch it. It's supposedly on there, but it won't play. So I bought it through Amazon, and I'll get that. About the Shetland Islands, murder mysteries and all that, TV shows about the Shetland Islands. It looks like fun. I saw the preview of it, but they wouldn't let you see the episodes. That was good. And I have Acorn, so I've been watching The Last Detective. It's very good. It's comical. A comical policeman. He's goofy, and it's very fun. The Last Policeman. And on Amazon Prime, I started watching Downton Abbey all over again, like I said I was going to do. Oh, I love that show. So I've watched all of season 1 and a little bit of season 2 when they're in the war. That's an interesting season 2, I think. Well, I guess that's all I have to say. I am reading another Norway book by that same author. It's called Happy Days in Norway. It's just about holidays and stuff in old Norway. It's such a great book. Such a great book. All right, well, I guess that's about all I have to say today. And I wish you a happy spring. All right. See you next Wednesday. Bye.